Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube page. Today I'll be breaking down how to master a song using Studio One plugin. Previously, we have been able to do the mixing of the background vocals and the lead vocals. Now we're concentrating more on the mastering of the whole song entirely. Now, mastering is the process of making your song as loud to compete with the commercial standard of all songs worldwide. So it's more like, so when you play your songs with other songs in the club, it's going to compete. So we're breaking it down. So first of all, first things I do before I start my mastering is use my analyzers to check, which is the spectrum analyzer and also the phase analyzer. So these two, I do this to see whether my mix is on phase and whether my mix is balanced. I suggest when mastering, you go to the louder part of the song and play it from there. So let's go to the louder part and play it. Let's see what we'll get from there.
Putting me that thing with them never tell us before. Putting me that thing with them never.
So I've listened to it and I've looked at my meters and found out that my mix is 100% balanced in a way. Based on, I found out that there's lacking in the highs and the lows is dropping out, but we can boost it a little. So, but the whole mix sounds clean. 80% of what I'll be saying is use your ears. It's not like you have to use analyzers. We're just using analyzers to check. And secondly, during my process, I found out that it's within the phase limit. It's not going beyond here. It's just here. So it's in phase, not out of phase. So that when some in mono, and 80% of us, we listen in the club and everything, most times listen to one speaker and that's mono. So once it's out of phase, when in the mono stage, I swear, that's not going to come out clean. So we found out that our songs is well arranged in mono, and the spectrum analyzers is showing that it is a bit balanced. So let's fix some certain things to get the clarity. So first of all, I start with this plugin. I take out the compression and everything. I just concentrate on the saturation because the song was just mostly mixed with normal softwares, so there's no hardware. So I'm adding a saturation to get that digital feeling to it. That's the only thing I'm doing with this plugin. The next thing I'm moving on to is the EQ, where 80% of the mix is mostly done. So default wise, this is my EQ, but I'm going to break it down what I did in the process. So let me take out everything I did so that we'll hear what it did. And sorry, let me play you without the saturation, with the saturation engaged and out of in saturation and saturation not engaged. Let's play from there first, then walk down to the EQ.
Them know the reason I'm matter. Everywhere dry like I'm
It brought around a bit clarity in the mix. That's kind of high end that we're not able to bring out with our mixing phase. So we are done with the saturation. The saturation brought out does that digital sparkle in it. So let's concentrate on the EQs now. So then the EQ, without the EQ, see how it sounds, just the saturation. So what I did next is I've boosted the 8K, the 4K, 8K for the air to get the air of the mix. I boost the 4K to bring out the presence for most of us. Then I boost out the 2K, and I do it in steps because I boost this one less than a dB. That's 4.0 at the 8K, 2.0 at the 4K, and 0.1 less than a dB, all of them. So 0.1 dB at the 2K just to bring out the vocal. Then when I did my high pass, I'm doing my high pass at the 20 Hz. Why? So that I will take anything below 20 Hz going out. We don't need those rumbles, so that we'll just concentrate on the, because our ears only hears from 20 Hz to 20K, 20,000 Hz. So we concentrate on that. So we are locating anything below that range. So we locate it like this, and this is all you have to do in the low end. Now the issue is I'm having is I found out that when you take out the low end with the 20 Hz, it takes out some bass out of it. So I'm using this low filter here to bring out back some of the bass that was taken out from the mix. So I'm engaging it, and I'm boosting it less than the dB. I do most of my mastering EQing with less than a dB because it's not a must, you have to do it. Anything I don't hear, it sounds nice this way, I go to the mix and balance it. So the next thing is I'm now looking for the mod frequencies, and I found out that at this 364 sounded muddy. Let me play it for you in the mix. So that's the problem of the song at 300 and between 300 to 350, between that range. That's the problem of the vocal. That's why it's sounding a bit, and the mix is why is it sounding muddy. So we'll take this out by less than a dB, or almost 1 dB, which is 9.6 I'm using, and instantly you hear the difference in the mix. So you hear the clarity. So that's how we get this clarity, and the mix and everything sounds nice. So another secret to do is when EQing, well, you just take note of this. When EQing, tend to put your mix in mono, so that you hear your mix in mono, so that you know whether anything is out of place and you know what next to do when you're EQing. I mostly EQ my mastering with a mono mix, like bringing my mix to mono, then I EQ them, because you won't be hearing all those stereo things. All you'll be concentrating is to find the mod and everything. Like, let me just play you the mod now with this in mono, and you hear obviously the stereo width is not going to be affecting it. You will just be concentrating more on the mono.
Putting me that thing with them never tell us before. Putting me that thing with them never.
So that's all we have to do. So you can take it out of the stereo, and we go to the binaural pan. The binaural pan is more like a stereo imager, so we are using it to get out the width, at least make the mix a bit wide. So I'm putting it at 1110 just to make the mix not so wide, but it's going to jump out of my speakers in stereos. Like if you're listening in stereo, you have this wide, like it's coming out from both speakers in a very spacious place. So that's what I do, and that's that. And you can also listen to it in mono. So
What be that thing with them never jealous before? What be that thing with them never?
so
What be that thing with them never? Oh, yeah, all of them lies, all of them lies, all of them yes, all of them lies.
So we've gotten a nice, good, balanced, widespread song. So we concentrate on loudness. So I would just suggest I love the limiter, but it's not really the best limiter I would love to use. But I feel you can just make some good music with it. So because it doesn't give 100% input, I'll suggest you go out. Though during our chain we'll be working on, I'll be giving you nice free limiters, which you will do it because this is make music for free. So everything is going to be free. You're not going to spend any money in making music here. I promise you that. So what I do is aim for -3 to 4.5 gain reduction on the mix on the loudest part. So let's listen.
What be that thing with them never jealous before? What be that thing with them never? Oh, yeah, all of them lies, all of them lies, all of them yes, all of them lies.
So I found out that at 720 it sounds nice. So let's listen to the attack to see which one suits the mix. So let's listen.
What be that thing with them never jealous before? What be that thing with them never? Oh, yeah, all of them lies, all of them lies, all of them yes, all of them lies.
So I'm going to, if you hear it now, you're going to know that it's all mastered. So I've been offing and engaging and switching off the plugins to see the difference and without it. Let's go. So guys, this is more like the basic. So the next thing you just do is just play it from the intro so that you hear how it sounds from the intro and the outro, so that you know what you want to do, if there's anything you can do in it. So let's play it.
Yeah. Life is a mystery, you know this. You be champion for year, you be no peace. They say no sleep for the weekend, but the wicked they sleep like say now them no peace. Yeah, them say everything go better. Them say everywhere go shine shine. Them say we no go see sapa. Them say we go chop life better. Now they want put us for good. Them know the reason I'm matter. Everywhere dry like a matter. They no go creaky for sweater. Putting me that thing where them never tell us before. Putting me that thing where them never.
So guys, I can't bore you enough with this, so thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next videos. I will be breaking down more advanced techniques. These are just the basics, so we're doing more advanced techniques all the way. See you guys, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.